Today in this video I'll be talking to you on how to trade support and resistance. I'll also be talking to you on how to identify when support and resistance will be broken. That is, when you expect a breakout from those levels on the chart. So if you are not familiar with support and resistance trading, then I'm going to give you a basic explanation of what those levels mean. Now, support and resistance levels, they are important levels on the charts where we expect the price to reverse. For example, in a selling market where sellers are in control, I mean a bearish market where the bears are in control. So we would expect price, we expect buying pressure, we expect buyers to come into that market at the support level or area of support on the charts. And in a bullish market where buyers are in control, then we expect selling pressure to come in at the resistance level on the charts. So basically that's what those levels mean. So they're important levels where all traders look to trade from. They look out for those areas because we know they are important levels, they are valuable levels on the chart where we can expect to take profitable trades from. And this is what all price action traders understand. They know and they understand that they have to trade from an area of value, and an area of value on the charts is support and resistance level. So now today I'm just going to briefly show you when you should be trading support and resistance, where you should be trading support and resistance reversal. That is, when you should be trading with regards to price reversing at those key levels. So right now I'm going to show you an example of when price respects those levels. Now here is an example here. Now the first thing I'm going to do is first identify the levels, the key levels, support and resistance. So I'm going to draw a trend line. Alright, that's our support. That's our support level. Now let me draw resistance level. I think I can take this lower so that we can get as many touches as possible. Alright, I think we have a valid trend line now. So now we have our support and our resistance. This is the support, the upper trend line is the resistance rather. The upper trend line is the resistance level, while the lower trend line here, the lower trend line is our support level. So we know that we buy from support, and we sell from resistance. So now, how do we identify when those levels we hold? What should we be looking out for to trade from those levels? Because if you're familiar with support and resistance, you know that sometimes price respects those levels, right? Price reverses at that level, and also sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes price breaks those levels. Like here, you can see here, there was a breakout here. There was a breakout from resistance here. Also, there was a breakout here. So, how do we know when to trade support and resistance level? What should we be looking out for? So for me, the first thing you should be looking out for is a power move into a key level. What does that mean? That is, price has to make a power move into the key level. For instance, here in this example here, you can see that the price, made a power move. It made a power move into this key level here. At the resistance, the price sold, was rejected, and it sold. It came down. The sellers pushed the price down into a key level. Now that's the first thing. That's the first thing you should be looking out for. A power move. Price has to make a power move into the key level. Here, the price made the power move into the support level. So that's the first thing you should be looking out for. Once I see this, okay, I know there won't be a breakout. I know I would have to I should be looking for a buying opportunity. I should be looking for buying opportunities at this point. So the second thing to look out for, to confirm if the support level will hold, is you need to check the candles that's making the move. Now you need to look out for large bodied candles, that is big candles. So if you look at our example here, then you see that the price it made a big move into the key level, and the candles are big. Look at this huge bearish candle, this red candle, and this one. So you can see, once you spot those two things, then you should get ready to buy from support. Once you have a signal to buy from support, once you see all these two things as confluences, then you should buy. And then you can, after making another move, you can just wait for a signal to buy. You can wait for a signal like a candlestick pattern. It might be a doji, it might be a hammer or whatever, that will show you that, okay, really price will reverse. So here the signal here is the doji here. So you can see the doji is a reversal signal. It's a valid reversal signal if it's formed at the end of a downtrend, at the bottom of a downtrend, then it can act as a reversal signal. And it's also opening at a key level, at the support level here. You can see the doji here, so which makes it a valid reversal signal. So once you see all these 30 things, then the price or the markets will change direction, and you should be looking for buying opportunities at this point. So, and you can see as well, after the signal, price went up. You see, price was rejected, and the buyers took charge of the market. The buyers took control of the market, and they were able to drive price up. So I think that's clear, right? And you can see here as well, after price moved, it went back to it made the power move into resistance, right? So you can even swing this. If you're a swing trader, you can swing this so you can see, once price was rejected at the support level and buyers took control, they took price up, right? They took price up, and you can see it made a power move into the key level, into resistance here at the top here. And you can see the candlestick. These are large bodied candlestick, so telling you that you should sell from resistance. Because first the price made a power move into a key level, and as it was making that power move, it had huge momentum with it. So once price makes this sort of movement, you should know that it will surely turn. There's a huge chance that it will turn back, it will reverse back from a key level. So this is what you should be looking out for, on the charts when you trade. Now let me show you another example for this to be more clearer. Okay. Let's draw. Okay, let me draw the trend. Let's identify our levels. Okay. That's our support, our resistance level. Now let me identify the support. Here we have the support. All right. So I want you to so here as well, you can see the price made a power move like this. From here, it made a power move into a key level, right? It made the power move into a key level. Price made the power move to support, and you can see the size of the candlesticks. They are large, right? So once you see those two things, then you should be looking for buying opportunities, and that's what happened right after here. You can see price was rejected, and buyers took charge of this market, and they were able to take the price up. So it's very easy, it's very simple to recognize or to identify our level that we hold when you are trading support resistance. So it's quite easy. And if it's the other way around, where price makes a power move into resistance with large bodied candles, then you should know you should sell from resistance. So I hope that's clear. Now let me show you when not to trade resistance, support and resistance level. That is when you should expect support and resistance not to hold. So if price makes like a side-stepping movement into a key level, if it makes a side-stepping movement into a key level with small candles, like it's making a sort of higher highs and higher lows into resistance, or it makes a series of lower highs and lower lows into support, then you should expect that price will break out. You should expect a breakout from the level. Now let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. I need to find an example. So here is an example of what I'm talking about. Now let's first identify those levels. Okay, this is my support level, and this is the resistance. This is the resistance. So we said I said if price makes a sidestepping movement to a key level, that is, it's making a series of higher highs or higher lows into a level, or a series of lower highs and lower lows in a sort of sidestepping movement, then you should know that that level might not hold. For instance, here you can see price came down, then went up a little, came down, then went up a little. So it's made a series of sidestepping movements, and you can see eventually price broke out at this level. So that's the first thing you should be looking out for. If price is making that kind of sidestepping movement into a key level, and maybe when it tested it, it comes back again to retest like this. Maybe after it got to a support, then you can see price was rejected, but it didn't go back upwards. It came back to retest. Then you should be expecting a breakout, basically. And then you should also look at the bodies of the candles. Now you can see as it was making that move, the candles were not as big compared to here, when price made a big movement into a key level. You can see the candles were smaller in size compared to the previous example that I gave you. So once you see this, you should know that a breakout is likely to occur. You should be expecting a breakout. So you shouldn't be expecting to buy from that level. You should be expecting instead for the price to continue. So I said 30 things, right? I said if you see price making a sidestepping movement into a key level, what that means is there might be a breakout. Also, if once it touches that level and makes a small rejection before coming back down again to test that level, then you should know the level is likely to break, because it means the traders in the market do not have the momentum to keep to push back the price from that level, and so it means the sellers have more control here. In this case, they have more selling momentum, and that is why price broke out from that level. So I hope you understand. And I also said you have to look at the body, the size of those candles. If you see it's making small candles towards a key level, then you should know there will likely be a breakout at that level. It will likely break out from that level. So this is how you should trade support and resistance. So I hope you understand, and I hope I've showed you something you are not